Hey guys, so I wanted to do a quick video this morning just because it's a Monday morning and I thought what a better time than to talk about self-sabotage and why you may not be seeing the results that you want despite trying your best to follow a plan and be in a deficit. And then like a lot of the time it's like I'm in a deficit or I'm trying so hard to lose weight or I'm hardly eating, I'm in a deficit, why can't I lose weight? When in fact, you're looking at Monday to Friday in a window saying, okay, so I'm in a deficit from Monday to Friday. I'm being really strict on myself. I'm eating really clean. I'm sticking to my meals. I'm tracking. I'm exercising. I'm being consistent. And then you end up blowing it on Friday night, which leads into a Saturday night, and maybe even a Sunday. Who knows what happens on the Sunday and who knows how long it lasts for. Sometimes even Friday night is enough to blow off your calorie deficit, especially if you're a small female like me. So a lot of the time, a lot of people do not realize how easily a weekend of mindlessly drinking, mindlessly eating, or thinking some healthy food, like I mentioned the other day. Some people think that an ACI bowl or salmon with poached eggs and avocado and toast is the healthiest option on a meal plan. And they make healthy synonymous with great for fat loss, when salmon plus avocado plus eggs on toast is like 600, maybe 700 calories worth, because they're all really high in fats, which 1 gram equals 9 calories. So if you're not like that well versed in nutrition, one meal that you think is the best choice of something can easily lead to a massive blowout, especially if on top of that you're mindlessly drinking, and then probably that over drinking will lead to you mindlessly or unable to control yourself with other foods, because a lot of the time it's not the alcohol itself that makes you get off track, it's your poor food decisions after the consumption of the alcohol. But I guess what I'm trying to say here is weekend splurging or overeating or a random Friday night or even Taco Tuesdays, which leads into messed up Wednesdays, seems to be one of, if not the biggest struggle that I see people undergo. And the thing is, a lot of the time they are in denial. It wasn't until the other day where I posted just a random post about weekend overeating on my Instagram, where I got 3 people saying, oh my God, can you send this to me? And I had 2 other people say, what do you mean? And I'm like, wait, what? What? So from Monday to Friday, they're being meticulous with everything. They're training their asses off. They're consistent. They're eating healthy. They're eating clean. And then on the weekends, they're saying, fuck it, I want to just have the weekend to do whatever because I've been good during the week, thinking that a week of being in a deficit or a week of eating perfectly is all they need to get to their goals. And the weekend is a write-off. Like, weekend calories don't count, right? They're actually, it's more of a denial thing. Like, you don't stop to actually realize what you're doing. But having too much mindless fun and overeating can quickly undo the hard work that you put in from Monday to Friday. Like, yeah, have fun. That's what life is all about. But you need to have a plan in place. You need to be aware of your decisions. Being aware is the first step. And then acting on it and putting action steps into place to make you manage it better is the next thing that you need to do. Because I'm not saying don't have fun. Like, having fun is the best thing to do, but you need to be smart about it. Like, I detached having fun from social eating and social drinking. Like, my idea of fun is going out for a coffee, going out for, events, like freaking going to the beach or going out for a walk or going out for something fun. But if you do want to go out for something like that, then make sure that you plan it into your week. If you have a coach, bring it up with your coach ahead of time so that you can put yourself into, if it's something that you do every 2 weeks or consistently, that's going to throw you off track, but it's something that you can implement, every 3 weeks, once a month. If you really want to do it every week and you're a small female, then you're going to have to suffer a little bit more because your Monday to Friday might have to be in a bigger deficit. Instead of being on a 300 calorie deficit daily to bring your whole week into whatever deficit that puts you into to lose fat, you're probably going to have to go into a 500 calorie deficit or a 600 calorie deficit every day, which puts you on shit calories, but at least at the end of the day, that shit that you're eating over the weekend is all going to pan out. Like, you need to be willing to make sacrifices if what you, like, you need to know what you want so that you know what you need to sacrifice to get there. Because you don't have to make sacrifices if you do everything in moderation. I mean, like, even moderation itself needs to be done in moderation. Like, moderation is the key. You can have fun, but you need to moderate it. You can have a freaking donut, but you need to moderate it. Because having a donut versus having a huge meal that's going to fill you up, like, if you have a donut for every single meal, that's not going to fill you up by the end of the day. But you can moderate having one donut in a day and replacing it for a shitload. Well, actually, if you're like trying to lose weight, maybe not every single day, but you can fit things into your plan. Depending on your calories, depending on, like, there are some people where their maintenance is 1,300 calories because they're small females. They're probably like 5 foot, 150 centimeters tall. They're sedentary. They sit on their ass and they train twice, 3 times a week. And weight training doesn't actually burn a lot of calories to the point where you think it does. Like, endurance training and doing all that other crap burns a lot of calories, but it doesn't give you the shape that you want. Like, if you look at a marathon runner compared to a sprinter, who has the most aesthetic and desirable physique? So, I guess consistency is the name of the game. If you're eating consistently in a calorie deficit, eating nutritious foods, exercising, and still living life, but knowing all of those things that I just mentioned, then you can get to your goal body. You're going to see awesome freaking results, but being consistent is easier said than done. And I keep saying it because you can be so consistent for a month and be on top of everything, and then one thing happens to throw you off track and then you fall into a loop of self-sabotage. But don't let it get you down. Like, you need to pick yourself up and you need to realize that weekend calories do count. And if you let that weekend spiral into a month of just eating shit, you're just going to throw yourself off track more. So pick yourself up. Don't, plan ahead. Take a day off to just plan everything so that you know that when you're going out, you're going to have to account for it so that you can make it manageable. Because making it manageable is better than going, slap in the face. Okay, now I have to deal with this. I don't know what to do. And then ruining the hard work that you put in. And then saying, okay, I'm going to punish myself for this whole week. And then I can celebrate on the weekend because I've been good again. And you're just going through the whole cycle. That's a really poor relationship with food. And a really poor relationship with yourself. So I say you need to dig deeper. Find your why. Find your reasoning. Find how it is that you want to feel every weekend. How it is you want to wake up on Monday, not hungover, feeling amazing. Feeling on top of yourself and ready to kick some ass. Because I had a girl who was it took her, I'm not even kidding, it took her 3 months to finally say to me, oh my God, I stuck to my plan for a whole week and I feel so energetic. I feel amazing. I actually feel changes in my body. And it was only after a week. And then 3 weeks later, she messages me going, oh my God, my clothes are starting to be bigger. I can actually visually see the challenges. My arms are getting smaller. I'm seeing some muscles popping out now. 6 weeks later, which is now, she sends her progress photos in. I don't really see a lot of change, she says, but I can feel it. My clothes are bigger. And I can't wait to see what happens now that I'm sticking to the plan and I'm loving my food. And I love waking up to my breakfast every morning. I love being consistent. I love how I feel. I can't wait to see what happens. That's what she said. So consistency is key. And realizing that you want to feel more than just a number or more than just photos. You want to feel empowered. You want to have a better relationship with food, a better relationship with yourself. And continually letting yourself self-sabotage and go through yo-yo cycles isn't going to do that for you. Hope that helps. Happy Monday. Mwah.